Edison, Ford, Firestone, Lindbergh, and Corel. The curriculum, titled Lessons Learned from the Uncommon Friends, details the character traits and values which made these giants successful individuals who changed our lives forever. Jim Newton's greatest wish was for his uncommon friends to speak to future generations about how they achieved their success while maintaining their business ethics and moral values. The Uncommon Friends character education curriculum for grades K through 12 does just that. Each year, the foundation recognizes and honors those educators who are outstanding in their use of the Uncommon Friends curriculum and its character education lessons with their students. Our first teacher tonight comes to us from Tropic Isles Elementary School in North Fork Commerce. Please turn your attention to the video screens as we take you into the classroom of writing and reading coach Trish Engvalson.
When you study Florida history, you'll be studying Thomas Edison. And when you come into my class, we'll be studying character education under a curriculum written by a man named James Newton. He knew Thomas Edison personally. From this book, they wrote a curriculum on character. I believe teaching character education to children is utmost important. The time to teach it to them is while they're young. Unfortunately, parents are so busy or they're just not teaching it to their children now that that's what has to be taught in schools. And that's what's important to us here. We have to teach it to our children. If they don't have good character, then it's hard to teach them anything. Here is the filament or the element. I'm going to attach it to these little clips. And put it in. I'm going to attach it to the power. And if I may have the lights. See it? There it is. And there's our light bulb. They'll be going to the Edison home next year. They will be seeing the lab. And so I showed them how he actually created that and then handed it to a young man to carry it, and the boy dropped it. And so he actually gave the young boy a second chance. So the students read that passage, and then I had them turn it into themselves. When were they given a second chance?
Think what would have happened if that boy, if he carried all his life that failure without a chance to make good. Edison later said.
They don't always see those good role models. They don't grow up with the same TV shows necessarily where they said, yes ma'am, no ma'am, you're welcome, how to treat each other. So we have to work with the students to help them understand how do they get along with each other, how do they use good manners, so that as they grow up and they want to be successful, that they need to be able to work with others, they need to be able to collaborate, they need to be able to self-evaluate. So character education is huge.
And the last one is steadfastness, everybody.
Perseverance.
Does anybody have another word for perseverance? Ooh, look at these hands. Go ahead.
Persistence.
Persistent. Very good. This morning I used a poem called The Spider with my second grade class, and in it Mother was trying to teach Anne a lesson of what perseverance or patience would do. And as I was looking around the room, I'd seen a student who last year was so flat and really didn't try much. And this year, I've just seen him bloom, and his hand was up, and he really has just blossomed. And literally, I just had tears in my eyes and stopped and told the class that how impressed I was. And the teacher explained to me that this year he has started trying, and he's, not just in class, but at home, he has continued working. And I really believe it's a result of caring teachers and a caring atmosphere here at school.
Ms. Engvalson, could you please join me on stage to receive your award and the recognition you so deserve?
think this would be easier if you guys were under 4 feet tall and rocked back and forth in your chair. Anyway, I am very grateful and so humbled with this award. I share it with my principal, Brandy Macchia, who really has a commitment to developing strong character and relationships within our school at Tropic Isles. But I also share this with my parents and my sister. They really encouraged me to become a teacher when I was younger, and I thought, oh great, okay, I'll do that. But as I went through university, I decided to change my career. And I went to my dad and I said, Dad, I'm going to make a career change. And he said, oh no, you're not. Through a long discussion on his part, a lot of tears on my part, he finally just said, you know, I really think if you thought about the impact you could have on children, you would really find the benefits of teaching. And that's what I did. I decided that that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to share what I had learned from my family, from friends, from teachers, coaches, youth leaders, and church leaders, so that I could have an impact on these children also. Thomas Edison said that if he could live 300 years, he has enough ideas to keep him busy. Well, as a teacher, I am blessed with the opportunity to work with these young students. They may not have 300 years to live, but they have their whole lives ahead of them. So my students in my classroom get to hear these great lessons from men and women who shaped the 20th century. They hear how these famous people had to overcome difficulties and persevere through their challenges. After students have read the selected passages from James Newton's book, they listen to each other's stories and experiences and reflect on their own lives and how they can apply these to their lessons or to their life. In the end, they're able to come up with creative problem solving for their own situations. The students who are in my writing lab now are going to be the adults who shape our society in the future. And while it is important that they graduate academically intelligent, the value of these students becoming citizens who interact in the world with kindness, respect, integrity, and moral behavior is equally important. Again, thank you so much for this award. I am truly honored.